Hello, Yankees Nation! Welcome back to your go-to channel for all things New York Yankees. If you bleed pinstripes, you won't want to miss today's jam-packed updates, all of which have just come to light within the past few hours. From contract talks surrounding Aaron Boone to unfortunate injury news and the latest on the Yankees leadoff situation, we've got a lot to cover. And that's just the beginning. Before we dive in, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a Yankees update. Now let's get into our first major story of the day. Update 1. Aaron Boone's future, Jake Cousins' injury, and Yankees leadoff dilemma. As Yankees fans gear up for another exciting season, one of the biggest questions surrounding the team isn't just about the players, it's about the man leading them. Yankees manager Aaron Boone has confirmed that there have been discussions about a potential contract extension as he enters the final year of his current deal. While nothing is finalized yet, Boone made it clear that he is passionate about staying in New York. He stated, "Nothing's happened yet, but I know there have been some talks. That'll handle itself. The reality is, I'm so fired up to be here today and to get to work for this organization and for Yankees owner Hal Steinbrenner that hopefully something does work out." This news follows Hal Steinbrenner's comments in January, where he expressed his intention to discuss an extension with Boone. After leading the Yankees to their first World Series appearance under his management last season, it's no surprise that the organization is considering keeping him around. Boone has had his share of critics throughout his tenure, but he has guided the team to the playoffs in all but one season since taking over in 2018. With over 600 wins under his belt, he stands as the 7th winningest manager in franchise history. More importantly, he has strong backing from key players like Aaron Judge, which could play a role in determining his future with the team. Jake Cousins' injury. Will he miss opening day? While Yankees fans may be eager to hear about Boone's future, there's also some unfortunate injury news coming out of spring training. Right-handed reliever Jake Cousins has suffered a forearm strain, which could put his availability for opening day in jeopardy. According to Boone, Cousins is currently in the middle of a 3 to 4 week period where he will not be throwing at all. The hope is that he can begin throwing next week or the following one, but this setback could force the Yankees to adjust their bullpen plans heading into the regular season. Cousins had a strong 2024 season, emerging as a key bullpen piece. His potential absence would be a blow, but the Yankees are closely monitoring his progress. Meanwhile, another right-handed pitcher, Clayton Beeter, has also dealt with an injury setback during the offseason due to a shoulder issue. However, Beeter has already started throwing off a mound, meaning he may be back on track soon. Who will lead off for the Yankees? Another big question heading into the 2025 season is, who will be the Yankees' leadoff hitter? When asked about it, Boone admitted that he does not have a clear answer at the moment. "I don't know," Boone said when asked about his preferred leadoff option. "Hopefully it smacks us over the head and becomes very clear at some point." The Yankees skipper mentioned that he could see 6 or 7 different names filling the role depending on matchups. While Boone didn't name specific players, a few logical options include Jazz Chisholm Jr., Jason Dominguez, and Anthony Volpe. With spring training just beginning, it will be interesting to see how Boone experiments with the lineup. Finding the right leadoff hitter will be crucial to setting the tone for the Yankees offense in 2025. Update 2. Aaron Boone fires back at the Dodgers over World Series trash talk. The New York Yankees may be looking ahead to the 2025 season, but the sting of their 2024 World Series loss to the Los Angeles Dodgers still lingers. And while Yankees manager Aaron Boone has always been one to take the high road, he couldn't help but respond to the way some Dodgers players handled their championship victory. Speaking at the start of spring training, Boone addressed the post-World Series trash talk coming from Los Angeles, particularly comments from Dodgers players Chris Taylor and Joe Kelly. Boone made it clear that while the Yankees didn't play their best, he wasn't thrilled with how some members of the Dodgers chose to celebrate. "I don't like hearing the Dodgers trash talk, but the reality is, we didn't play our best in the series, and they won," Boone admitted. "They have that right to say whatever. Hopefully we're in that position next year and handle things with a little more class." Everybody saw it. They kind of shut down. It was like one thing after the next. I think our energy in the dugout was kind of feeding that. It was like, all we've got to do is put the ball in play right now. Taylor wasn't the only Dodger taking shots at the Yankees. Reliever Joe Kelly also chimed in, calling the Yankees' defensive struggles a key factor in the series. We were saying it every single game. Just let them throw the ball to the infield. They can't make a play. I mean, you saw, Shohei Ohtani got an extra base going to third off a sloppy Gleyber-Torres play. It's well known. We all knew. We're the Dodgers. We know every little detail. Kelly went even further, saying that if the playoffs had been re-ranked, the Yankees would have been considered just the 8th or 9th best team in the field. Boone's response, a classy clapback. Boone, while keeping his response measured, pointed out that the loudest trash talk wasn't coming from the Dodgers' biggest stars. You didn't hear that from the Freddie Freemans, Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtanis, and Clayton Kershaws, or whatever in the world, Boone said. Sometimes you're coming off the drunkenness of winning a world championship, and some guys are more inclined to spout off and be a little more colorful than others. Again, that's their right. They won. Hopefully, we're in that position and do things a little better. While Boone made sure to acknowledge the Dodgers' success, his comments carried an underlying message. The Yankees have no plans of letting this kind of talk slide. The Yankees and Dodgers have long been two of baseball's most iconic franchises, but their rivalry hasn't had the same fire as Yankees-Red Sox or Dodgers-Giants. That may be changing. With the Dodgers defeating the Yankees in last year's World Series and now throwing verbal jabs, the 2025 season could set the stage for an intense rematch. Boone's response shows that the Yankees haven't forgotten what happened. If these two teams meet again in October, you can bet New York will use this as extra motivation. Update 3. Yankees' chances of trading for Nolan Arenado. Take a hit. As the New York Yankees head into the 2025 season, the search for a reliable third baseman continues. Fans hoping for a blockbuster trade to bring in 10-time Gold Glove winner Nolan Arenado may need to temper their expectations, as the latest insider reports suggest that a deal is looking more unlikely by the day. Yankees fans have been buzzing about a potential Arenado acquisition for months, especially after defensive struggles were exposed in last year's World Series. However, recent reports from MLB insiders Jeff Passan and Mark Feinsand indicate that the Yankees are now considered long shots in the Arenado sweepstakes. Why is a trade for Arenado unlikely? Several factors are working against the Yankees in their pursuit of the St. Louis Cardinals star third baseman. First, reports suggest that the Boston Red Sox are the most serious suitor for Arenado. According to Passan, the Red Sox are the favorites to land him, although even their interest is uncertain unless the Cardinals agree to cover a large portion of the remaining 3 years on Arenado's contract. Second, the Yankees' primary trade asset, Marcus Stroman, may not be enough to make a deal happen. While the Yankees could theoretically move Stroman as part of a package to balance out salaries, reports suggest that the Cardinals are not heavily engaged with New York. To make matters worse for Yankees fans, MLB insider Andy Martino delivered a blunt assessment on Tuesday night. They have never seriously considered a trade for St. Louis third baseman Nolan Arenado, sources say. That statement casts serious doubt on whether a deal was ever realistically on the table. If the Yankees don't land Arenado, they will likely stick with DJ LeMahieu as their primary third baseman. While LeMahieu is a respected veteran, he struggled offensively at times last season and isn't the defensive powerhouse that Arenado is. The Yankees could also explore internal options, but none offer the same level of production and reliability that Arenado would bring. For Marcus Stroman, the situation is also far from ideal. He signed with the Yankees this offseason, but there have been ongoing rumors that the team would prefer to move him elsewhere. If he remains in New York, he may be slotted into a number 6 starter role, which is not exactly what he envisioned when he joined the team. At the end of the day, the Yankees are still kicking the tires on Arenado, but unless the Cardinals lower their demands, the odds of a trade happening seem slim. So there you have it, Yankees fans. 3 major updates straight from spring training. This season is shaping up to be an exciting one, and the Yankees still have some big questions to answer. Who will be the team's leadoff hitter? Will Aaron Boone get his contract extension? And will the Yankees find a way to improve their infield before opening day? As always, we'll keep you updated with the latest Yankees news, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have notifications turned on. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps us grow the Yankees community. Thanks for watching, and until next time, go Yankees!